Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to episode 41 of my blind first playthrough of Baldur's Gate 3. Last time, we took down the second of the Chosen, getting Lord Gortash's Nether Stone, and today we're going after Orin the Red to get the third one. Not much else happened last time, outside of Karlash kind of having a breakdown after we beat Gortash, but we made sure she was doing okay. I really hope the game doesn't end and we end up losing Karlach to her Infernal Heart thing. We also were contacted by the Elder Brain to go kill Orin. A lot of things could be wrapping up here. But
Lord Gortash has shuffled off for good. Saw the gazettes printing these days.
I reckon there wasn't much merrymaking in the hells.
huh?
You reckon right. Maybe for the best, though. My singing is worse than demonic screeching.
Perhaps your talent lies in dancing instead.
Well, we're here at Candle Hollow's tombstones, which we've already been to before, and I've already uncovered this cellar door, and we know the passcode to get in it, and we have a bunch of hands, including Gortash's hand.
The door with the red script remains locked. It may open only to a password.
Speak the passphrase Sicarius, and in we go. Ballast Crypt. 2 new journal updates, and we get hit with an autosave. Parchment here.
Flaming fists this way.
Can I go down this? I think I can. What's going on down here?
Easy. This place is hungry for blood.
Okay, we'll disarm the tripwire. There's an elegant chest over here. Gold ring. Okay, so it's wrapped around back up to this other path. Tribunal antechamber. Okay, somebody over here. That which lurks. That which guards. That which watches. What are these? Okay, these are urns. Okay.
Present me well from gifts thine own, or I shall rend thy flesh from bone.
I killed to be here and took the victim's hand as proof.
A grasping hand, an offering vile. Enter now the dread Lord's trial.
Okay.
Thou hast shown proof of worthy kill. Present thyself before Bhaal's will.
Its breath is dank and coarse, but it has no words. This creature is mute.
Okay.
Its breath is dank.
Okay, both of them are then. Bones in these urns. Murder Tribunal. Echo of Ilasera. Echo of Amalison. Echo of Sindai down there. Yeah, I guess we just gotta go down.
You gaze upon murder's progeny, child.
His most ill-trusted zealots.
His faithful departed.
Prodigal servants, each returns to do his bidding eternally.
This man is known to all Baldurians, and his presence sparks dread in the pit of your stomach.
Saravok.
Before you is Saravok Anchev, a Bhaalist who almost brought Baldur's Gate to ruin a century ago.
This is the court of the dread Lord's Tribunal. I am its custodian. Here come those who seek to transcend, aspirants of his most profane order, the would-be unholy assassins of Bhaal.
Saravok Anchev, how are you still alive?
A long while ago, my wretched sibling brought me back. The fairest of Bhaal spawn soul-bound me to this husk. Worship death though I do, I refused it. I roamed the coast, gathering those who still held Bhaal in their black hearts. The cult survived, festering beneath the city, with me as the gate's everlasting poison. But no more, for poison is too slow a death. Now is the time for slaughter. With these killings, the glory of the Baalis has risen beyond what we dreamed possible during those dark days. But the worship of my lord is led by another now. My granddaughter, Orin. The youngest unholy assassin ever to follow in Bhaal's bloody trail. And his chosen.
Orin is your granddaughter?
My very blood. And by extension, his. Bhaal has never had a more gifted prodigy. Orin's gifts surpassed even her mother's. Her mother knew this, and she could not bear it. When Orin was but 7 years old, she tried to smother the child as an offering to our Lord. I heard the screams. I ran to help, but feared for the child's life. But the cries were not Orin's. It was her mother's blood that soaked the sheets. Orin had cut off the very hand that tried to end her, and made a plaything of it. And as she toyed with her dead mother's hand, a deep quiver rose up through her throat. The Lord of Murder speaking through the child. Lay not a finger on this child, he said, nor let any other, for this child will serve me with unholy ardor. Protect her in my name.
Oh my. Your granddaughter killed your daughter. Your family sounds deeply disturbed.
My lord made his choice. I abided by his words. And so it is that Orin now leads his temple and draws aspirants to his creed. But Orin is not the subject of our judgment here today. You wish to become an unholy assassin of Bhaal. So, approach and be judged.
What does this judgment involve exactly?
There is no better mirror in which to see the true nature of a killer than his victim. You took their hands from them. Now, I will clutch one of their souls from the abyss, that they may show Bhaal who you are.
I will make Bhaal proud.
You misunderstand the Lord of Murder. He is not proud. He simply is. Let us begin. Spirit of the slaughtered, return to us. Show us the truth of this murderer's intent, and let us judge him for his bloody service.
His will be done.
Gortash.
You took this spirit's life, and thus its voice. So, speak for it. How was this pitiable creature slain?
With a smile on my face and pleasure in my heart.
Reverence.
Zeal.
Long may he reign.
Your offering pleases Lord Bhaal. Your words delight him. You slaughter well, aspirant. You are deemed worthy. Enter the Dread Lord's abattoir and submit to his will.
Okay, so we have avoided fighting Sarevok. Kill the Hollyphant to become an unholy assassin of Bhaal. Okay, the echoes have come in here. Tribunal ghosts. Valeria. Sleuth of the Helm.
You stand now on the cusp of the Dreadlord's favor. One killing secures your rebirth as an unholy assassin of Bhaal. The slaughter of a celestial being. Make violence of its goodness. Spill its blood, and bathe in Bhaal's eternal rapture.
I know you! Do not listen to this ancient fuck! Free me at once!
I'm not killing the elephant. Blood will be spilt, Saravak. I will slaughter you.
I will not tolerate impudence.
Okay. Ow. Sanctuary. Ally cannot be targeted. Let's not give that to Saravak. No, I clicked do not. Man, I messed that up. Warding bond. Well, it's fine if he gets that now. Okay. Sanctuary is blocked because he did do damage this turn. Okay. So, Murderous Strikes. After performing 4 attacks, Saravak will have embodied Bhaal enough to use Deathbringer Assault. 20 to 200 damage. Oh, crap. Legendary Resistance. Plus 10 bonus to saving throw. 21 AC. Alright. Karlach. You deal some damage here. 71, 18 on the ghosts. It's okay, we'll get Shadowheart set up with the Radiant thing. Okay, hit a rage. In turn. Okay, dashes. Yep. That's what I wanted. Okay, Shadowheart, hit Spirit Guardians, Radiant, level 5. Did not kill them. So then Etherless, he's at the front. Will can hit a Death Circle. Well, that'll kill Valeria if I do the Death Circle. Even though it would hit everything. Or at least looks like it will, yeah. But I can't do that. I could have him just attack these. Yeah. Okay, don't need the Withering Cut. And move back here. Do Fiendish Resilience for slashing. End turn, Etherless also needs that slashing resistance. Hoping to take Saravak's Giga hit. So if I do this, I'm going to provoke opportunity attack. I can hit a bunch of them right here with a fireball. Do that. Yeah, I took out 3 more of them. Offhand melee. Saravak. Okay. Shadowheart. Step up right here. End turn. Ooh, haste? Counterspell that. Oh, it got off. Yikes. That's not good. Slow. Dead. 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 These 2 as well. Dead. Dead. Perfect. Sentinel. So it's going to get the Murderous Strike thing off right now. Deathbringer's Legacy. What are you doing? Okay, Sanctuary casts. I want to use Giant Form. Get up in here. Frenzied Strike. End turn. I'm gonna walk out of here as far as I can. Do I do another Fireball? Not really without hitting that target. That's just a Tribunal Ghost. It might run in there and die. I could do Call Lightning to just get this going. Right there. Broke concentration on the haste. Well, that's good. Okay. End turn. Gonna move Shadowheart to right here. Don't want to break my Spirit Guardians. I think I save a Planner Ally for later. I could do a Guardian of Faith. That's not a bad idea. Let's do that. End turn. And then Will, I also want to move over here. Do Cloud of Daggers right here. Nice. Did I kill one of them? I think I did. I really like that Cloud of Daggers. That's proven pretty useful. Took 22 more damage. Another haste. And then died going back in it. Okay. Missed with the big hit. Do both things. Reckless. Okay. Well, that worked pretty nicely. Contagion Poison Stage 1. We got opportunity attack if I move here. Still max HP on that one. If anybody should bait out the opportunity attack, it should be Will. So we'll do that. Perfect. And then put a new Cloud of Daggers right here. Good. And Karlach would like to use an antidote. Neutralizes the effects of all poisons. Good. Got rid of that disadvantage. Then we come in here and attack. 27, 2, and 2. That was a good hit. Again. 32 and 2. It has absorbed essences. Sarevok's attacks now heal him. Permanently hastened. Can't be paralyzed, restrained. Okay. Etherless can now back off. Activate Call Lightning to keep that going. Or Scorching Ray. That's pretty rough. Can move further over here and then Call Lightning on this target. Yeah, it's not a bad idea. And then Quick Spell Flinger Eldritch Blast. Yeah. Okay, so that essence gives him what? Armor and class increased by 6? Okay, maybe that wasn't good. Okay, in turn, Shadowheart needs heal. Move up here. Another 14 damage. No resistances other than this here. Glyph of Warding, Fire. Yep. 12. And Guardian of Faith can't do anything else.
Your blood belongs to Bhaal.
Missed Shadowheart. Miss again. And again. And again. Okay, 40% for my attacks now. But I can go reckless. I mean, not bad. I've impressed the Murder Tribunal. We did not become unholy assassins. We should speak to his Hollyphant captive before heading into the Temple of Bhaal.
You! Free me at once!
Okay, I need Will to lockpick. We'll give him guidance. 10. That'll work. All right.
Bloody long enough. You've
Oh,
no
chill
idea
out.
How wrinkles like mine get caught in chains like that. I suppose some thanks are in order. You did a good job putting a stop to those Bhaalist Burks. Though I do wish you'd figured this all out before I, put the blame for Father Lorgan's murder on that poor refugee. Well, at least it's over now.
I didn't do it for you. I did it to gain access to Orin.
Oh, well, I'd call you rude, but I have the misfortune of owing you my life. You gave these reprobates a proper seeing to. You clearly have what I don't. Courage, insight, heroism. The city needs you. I overheard these pigs talking. There's a Bhaal temple deep within the old Undercity that the cult is using. A century ago, it was destroyed by a group of heroic sorts. Let's hope history repeats itself, eh? This place is foul as
All right.
pigs. I'm out of here.
That elephant's got a mouth on him.
Welcome, rest.
Bulk Hero into the Tribunal. What do we got here? Sword of Chaos. On a hit, regain 1 to 6 HP. Sarevok's Horned Helmet. Dark Vision. Reduced number for crits. Can't be frightened. We've got a map to Bhaal Temple. A key. And Amulet of Bhaal. On a hit, inflict bleeding upon targets that have max HP. Interesting. We'll see what Karlach thinks about that sword. Read the map. Use a round street hatch to enter the city sewers. Proceed northwest to find your way into the Undercity ruins. Blood the skull to pass the door. Follow the trail of murder to the Bhaal Temple door. Praise Bhaal. Okay, well I found the door, so I didn't need to come in here at all, technically. I don't think we're going to be able to get better than this sword. There's HP gain, and it does have better damage, but I give up the Giant's form. And the Giant's form is 1d6 extra damage. Is the Amulet of Bhaal wearable? It certainly is. Well, I don't want to give up my Misty Step. I use that quite a bit. So I'll give the Amulet of Restoration to Shadowheart then, and then drop this Elemental Augmentation thing, and put the Amulet of Bhaal on Will. Small Gilded Chest. Ooh, that is locked as well. Ooh, a 20 lock. And I got it. Perfectly. Memoirs of My Death. This is a memoir describing in detail the visions of Bhaal seen by Saravak after his death in the Bhaal Temple centuries ago. The brethren often ask me, what was it like to die? They expect me to present a warring conflict, the humiliation of defeat against the honor of sacrifice. But once dead, it is impossible to think of oneself, of life, for you are in Bhaal's own embrace. Bhaal's domain is a red wasteland in a starless sky, halted in time before the collapse of the final sun. There I wandered, tasting the end of all things. I was dragged back from the precipice, bound to a living husk again by my mocking sibling. I resented it at first. I had forgotten how to breathe, to eat, all the animal functions of the petty who cling to life. But when I was cruelly resurrected, my faith was bolstered more through my death than it could be through life. I would bring about Bhaal's perfect finale, the melting of the crimson sun above the lakes of blood. It will happen. This world will be carved in his image. We got a sea invisibility elixir here. That might come in handy. A bunch of Valeria's stuff here. Macedonian memoirs. I am not reading this. Mason's journal. Never in all the years of my craft have I felt I was carving my own tomb. This armored husk I once thought a man, he has trapped me here during the renovations. While he says I'm free to leave after the work's done, Illmater, this is God's awful smell. I am no fool. Alright, what's out this door? Cages? There's a big metal door there. Tap down here. These look like cells. Is there anyone in there? No. Oh, there's a body in this one. Keychain. Tribunal prison key. Okay. Where's this body? Fist Orville with a note and no head. Nothing useful in the note. Dinner planning? The bodies of our lambs must be nourished. An exclusive deal has been made with the runner of a mass grave corpse yard in the Merrig peatlands. Preserved bog body will be added from now on as a side to every meal for the faithful. If the prisoners don't like it, they can starve. Okay. Alright, that's all that was down there. What's behind this door? Legacy ledger? Some chests. Okay. Herein are logged the blood requisitions, the corpse wealth of our sacrifices taken from their dead hands. After chronicling, and the assassins' claim of their own tithe, the remainder should be brought before the temple's leader, no longer the butler, as in past times. What follows is a detailed financial log of loot from dead targets, always accompanied by indulgent purple prose describing their cause of death. A page from Saravak's book. The blood of Bhaal must never be wasted, only multiplied. I knew it from the moment of her birth, and every day thereafter. I watched the babe become a woman, Helena, my shape-shifting beauty, my daughter, and Bhaal's waiting womb. In her I planted my lord's seed, and thus did we beget the blood lamb Orin, the child of my child, and Bhaal's sacrifice in waiting. I did not know that it would be Orin that Bhaal favored, not Helena, but it matters not. Orin would help to bring forth a new birth in Bhaal's name, a world baptized in blood. Ugh. So Orin's a child of incest? A black diamond. Alright, and it looks like we need to go to the sewers. Nothing else here. To the Undercity ruins. Oh, that just brings me right here, doesn't it? Okay. Well, let's long rest. It's crazy that Saravak never got a real hit off on me. I thought for sure I was losing somebody in that fight. So then, let's open this door.
The vessel returns, most shamefully unleaking. prove your faith?
I have an amulet of Bhaal. Let me pass, door.
You hold proof of faith, but to hold and deserve are different. How have you proven yourself in the Dreadlord's eyes?
I slaughtered the murder tribunal.
Unorthodox. But a show of faith nonetheless. Walk in blood.
Okay, door's open. Another autosave for me. Justin, bunch of daggers.
I saw you training those children. You were so gentle. That's not how I was taught.
Cruel words strengthen neither heads nor hearts, Shadowheart.
I wouldn't quite say that. I learned a lesson, after all.
And came to resent your tutor, I bet. I taught them to fight, not to hate.
That was from like the beginning of the game, training the kids. To gain admittance to the Bhaal Temple, you must cross Manslaughter Chasm. But if you are weak, like this aspirant, the Farslayer will deny you passage. Defeat him or die.
What's your gripe with Selûne anyway, Shadowheart?
She betrayed her sister and ruined the balance of things. Imagine turning on those who love you for your own glory.
It was very dated dialogue. Huh. Grimlark verse 3. E is for Elkin, by Gromnir Betrayed. F is first murder, the Bhaal Primate's aid. Okay. Perception failed on everybody here. Whoa. Bats. Whoa. Farslayer of Bhaal Gisiv. Reapers. And then they're gonna go invisible on me. And Shroud Self. Bhaalis Ritual Target. As part of the challenge to enter the temple, the affected entity has become a target of a chanting cultist. The Farslayer, who can cast Bhaal's power word kill once its profane ritual ends. Exiting the Farslayer's chanting range of 55 meters makes you invulnerable to the effect. Slaying the Farslayer stops the ritual and wins the conflict. Okay, so that is this one. That is some distance. Everybody was surprised but Karlach. So it looks like only Karlach can move. What is my range attack distance look like? Oh, nowhere close. Okay, I think I will go ahead and hit... No, do I need Giant's Form here? I think I might be better off with a dash. And then we run. Devastators... They are also up above. Yep. Should I be nervous about this? Okay, a bunch more. Go ahead and hit Frizzy. And end turn. Chromatic Orb. Jump down. Guys have Unstoppable. Ray of Frost isn't good. They're gonna shoot at Karlach. Okay. You hellish rebuke that? Why not? 11 damage out there. And they're just gonna go back to shrouding. Immune to fire damage. Okay. Etherless has taken all those attacks. So I run down here. Oh yeah. It's fair. Do I have range? Oh, he is up there. Target is too far. Reduced movement, Ray of Frost. Oh, I could jump. Big jump. Keep moving. Alright, click this guy. Range attack. Okay, we can shoot him now. Disadvantage, but do it. Miss. Again. Unstoppable 5! Okay, into turn. So if Will moves up here, and Misty Step down here. And Cloud of Daggers on this guy. Okay, I'm gonna click him. Cloud of Daggers right there. Okay, something. He got down there. Move a little bit more forward. End his turn. Okay, you're coming up here. Deal more damage to Etherless. Alright, we need a heal. I mean, I feel like I should also do the same thing. Oh, I can't Misty Step. I could Dimension Door. I don't think I should do that, though. Maybe I just Eldritch Blast this guy that's back here? Sure. Be a target for all these projectiles. Shadowheart could get out here. No, I can't. It's too far away. I have to jump. Climb up here. And then Dimension Door us both down there. How about that? I got the whole party down there. And then we can start raining projectiles at Untouchable Dude. And of course, Etherless is like the target here. I'm slightly worried about the bridge I'm on collapsing. But hopefully not. Okay. Oh, he teleported. Oh, look at that. He's only at 2. So it's good that I've been moving, at least. Critical miss. Okay, Karlach's turn. Can we get in there? For melee? Not enough movement. So I just have to give up the bonus action and jump, which is fine. And this will remove the unstoppable. Move to the side. End turn. Will just move down here. Take the opportunity attack. Shield blow that. Nope. Okay. Just Eldritch Blast here. Oh, that knocked him back quite a bit. They all hit, though. That's good. End turn. Alright. These guys all dashed. Alright. Etherless needs to heal badly again. I can move down here. Out of range. So we're just going to attack. Okay. Shadowheart. Went as far as possible. Also out of range. A Ray of Frost is the best there. And missed. In turn. Alright. And then we wait for like 15 people to dash. And shoot Etherless. Ooh, 20 damage? Ow. Ooh, a jump. Did he die from the... Etherless perished in a chasm. That's not good. I wonder if the Bone Man can bring Etherless back from that. Will's almost dead now, too. Okay, so if Karlach can finish the job here, will it just end this, hopefully? No, they still want to fight, it looks like. Well, dang. Okay. Didn't kill that one. Will needs Giga Heal, and we're gonna move right here, and then Eldritch Blast this guy. Target is too close. Okay. Repay this favor. In turn. The trial is complete, the way is open. In turn. So they're just poofing. Oh. Now this guy still wants to fight. Here, Will. You wanna go up here for this guy? Go long rest. Not fast travel right now. Well, Etherless can be looted here. Yeah. Let me loot this Far Slayer. All he had was a spear. Their soul lingers on and can be used to resurrect him. Wait. Can I just resurrection scroll? Aha! Okay, short rest. Let's back out of here until I can actually warp. I think a long rest is in order after getting launched into a chasm.
So, Will, what was the Blade of Frontier's toughest kill?
Ooh, more lore.
It was a great scrap. A hungry minotaur with a hankering for human flesh. An axe-bearing mountain of fur she was. Gave me a nasty scar.
I hope you don't mind if I don't ask to see it.
All right, we can long rest right here. Okay.
So, Will with a Y. Why?
Are the gods truly this petty?
The hand thing might have disrupted that dialogue. Okay, and should I go through all these buildings or just go back down there? Bedroll, skeletons, campfire. I kind of feel like I should just go down there. I'm not seeing anything to really be desired in here. There's a scalpel. That's something that showed up. Another murdered door thing. More dead bodies all over the place. No books or lore things. Yeah, let's just go down here. Strangle Death Manifesto. This sweat-blotted letter looks unfinished, perhaps even unsent. To my fellow blood brethren, if you are reading this missive, know that you number among my most trusted confidants. Also know that if you betray my trust, my hands will grip your throat with the steadfast embrace of long-parted lovers. So, yes, of late, my friends, I have felt a calling when my fingers meet each other around a windpipe, as if there is a voice whispering sweet nonsense into my ear as I tear the breath from my quarry's lungs. I think I am chosen by our Lord of Murder, perhaps even related. Yes, my brethren, I will stake my claim on a legacy of murder, a throne of blood. I will challenge Lady Orderin to her birthright, and if my grip stops her gasp before she flays my skin from bone, I will become Strangler Luke, son of Bhaal. Note to self, come up with catchier title before sending that one's rubbish. Found that from a perception check. Some gold back here. Ah, here's a door. This my way in further. Huh? Oh my. Okay. Still a ways to go here, it seems.
But in his doom he shall spawn a score of mortal progeny.
Okay. There's ways back here. This keeps going down, but I also might have been able to keep going down back there. Looking at the map, Orin is going to be down here. I guess I'm going to go peek at whatever this is. There's water down here. Got an autosave.
Swarm when an elder brain is near. We must be close to its hiding place.
Oh, so maybe this is...
We must have all the nether stones before we approach the brain.
Okay. Okay, so maybe that's what this is. The way to the brain. So what does this next statue have to say?
Chaos will be sown from their passage.
Path splits. There's the next statue.
Corpses.
Looks like a trap.
With some intent.
And we've got blast mines. Ooh, critical miss. Means it's gonna blow up, ain't it? Ooh, there were a lot of those. Okay, that was a little quicker.
So saith the wise Alondo.
Okay, we're just gonna walk on by that.
A trap. Time to dance.
Yeah, a wooden chest up there, but...
He did not know. He did not revel in the glory of what is to come.
Huh. Oh, there's a sigil down here. Waypoint discovered. I want this chest. Temple of Bhaal. Good spot for a quick save. And we walk down this bridge.
There's a trap.
Oh, that was close. Sanguine Vent. Also only a 10. Okay, I see the next thing. Perception failed. Oh, Sanguine Vent, sure. I really should put the gloves on so I don't blow one of these, but whatever. As I say it. Well, it didn't do anything. I can try to disarm it again. Okay. At 27 on that one? Okay. I think we should be good. Hopefully. Another save. Solid doors.
Stone seals this chamber against the world. The Bhaal amulet trembles in frightened awe.
Examine the door. Need an 18. 8. That's not going to cut it. I got 4 inspiration. Might as well give it one extra try. 11. Can't do it.
You do
Continue.
not discover truth. In these symbols you see only death.
Press the amulet against the door. Okay.
Will you return once you cross this threshold?
Ah! Ah! I got my inspiration back instantly. And then an extra one. Reaper of Bhaal Velki. What do we got here?
Oh, darkness and anger. Gripping the skull and hammer, hammer, hammer. Gore on the wall. Pulp on the hands. Head all gone. Yes, yes, I killed him. I killed them all.
That's the same character model as the guy that killed Volo at the docks, just wearing a helmet and different armor, not as revealing on the tattoos.
Shh. Silence is good. No screaming, no crying, no pleading, no air escapes. When I squeeze, I make sure they're quiet. I made them all quiet now.
Okay.
Ah, that hellish hue in your skin is so distinctive. Hard to preserve in the tanning process, unfortunately.
Right.
Saravok, purged at last. I do not see why the Dreadlord kept such a fossil around so long.
Okay, they know.
A stranger. Delectable. Yes. I wonder, how would your flesh feel slithering down my gullet?
Ugh.
Succulent. Ha, tender.
Well, I will say talking to them is a little disturbing, though interesting.
At your stature, with your constitution. An ounce of Hezro bile, 2 spoons of wyvern blood, and a corpse flower's nectar. That would do.
Okay, there's Orin down there. I'm gonna wrap around the other side.
I believe Orin first made an incision in the upper left clavicle.
I am afraid I must disagree. Orin's first cut was quite clearly the throat. But was she not toy with the victim? Why begin with a death blow? A properly cut throat does not kill right away. It bleeds the victim.
Like a prize piglet, trussed up for the slaughter. Yes, you're quite right. Look on this corpse as you would look on perfection. The curve of laceration. Refined. Beautiful.
Few mutilate with Orin's skill. Her craft is exquisite. It is a rare honor to see her work. Relish it.
Dying Stone Lord Thug. And loot it. The Ecstasy of Murder. This gave me a journal update? Okay, what is this? Once Bhaal's favor has quickened within one of his beloved murderers, the bliss of his love is nigh indescribable, for he blesses his loyal with a new sensation, a mindless, instinctual, primal sensation that comes from within the bowels, an erotic spasm that washes over the killer. In the moment of murder, it is said in that instance his divine essence can almost be tasted. Forsake all other hedonism's acolytes, for nothing can compare, until the true ecstasies of murder wash over you. Initiates, this scroll contains a prayer you may say after a kill, calling for the Lord's disgrace to find its course in your body. I feel like I've read that before. A lending library.
All scrolls must be returned within a 10-day. It seems the Temple to Murder has a lending library.
Okay. We found Orin's victim tied to an altar. We should be careful as we approach. Oh yeah, that's Halsin. That happened so long ago. More blood down here. Okay, let's save. And in we go.
I smell it. Gortash's corpse stain. His killer approaches. You knew the Murder Lord could not be denied his meat. But Saravok's crimson was not yours to spill. He was mine. You had no right to take him. Oh, did it think it could protect? Did it think it could save? Only the blades can offer salvation.
I did what you asked. I killed Gortash, so let him go. 13 plus 8. That's not enough. I should have used... Okay, we're rolling again there. Use the Dark One's own luck here. With the guidance. 34. There we go.
You do not lie, underling. It is your blood I am destined to spill. Your death spit will stain these walls, little lamb. Oh, your murder should have been exquisite. A crypt-born effigy to greet Bhaal's bleeding dawn. And now it will be nothing. Come to me, Father. Set my flesh to your unholy purpose!
Okay. Orin, Deathbringer of Bhaal. And we've got them arranged up above as well, it seems. Boon of Bhaal? What is this? My turn finally? Unstoppable 7. So I need Aetherless to melee. That'll take off 4 of them, I think. What is this Boon of Bhaal? There's the altar, Halsin. I don't think everybody's actually engaged in this fight. Okay, I do want Aetherless though. Yeah, absolutely. What do you mean not enough movement? I got knocked prone. Well, I can jump up there and at least do 1 hit. Okay, that removed 2. Something he has is helping with that. Could be the poison on the weapon, maybe? Karlach's extra damage, though, doesn't do that. It's in Slayer form, maybe switch forms. Can't be surprised. 2 additional attacks. Uncanny dodge. Okay. Shadowheart is fearful. Cannot do anything. So is Will. Well, that's not good. So my only other thing I've got here is to attack with Karlach. Topple the big folk. Try that. Yeah, there's a lot of 1s, but I knocked it prone. So take the next attack. Do the frenzy. End turn, end turn, end to end. Infernal resistance? You may succeed. Cast slow. Sure. Boon of Bhaal. So that came from the door. Save on a stunning gaze. Okay, broke that unstoppable. Spontaneous bloodbath. Oh, did that refresh the unstoppable? Sentinel. Oh, come on. Oh my goodness. Affected entity is drenched in its enemy's blood. It regains 4 to 24 hit points per turn. I have dealt damage to it. Shadowheart, still fearful. Will is more got a poison on him. Throw a potion of supreme healing at Will and Shadowheart. I don't care if it heals this one too. Path interrupt. Okay. Bait out the opportunity attack, sure. I don't know that I can get in a spot that it'll hit me as well. I want to try. Throw. Where is it? Giga heal. Right here. It did heal me as well. Okay, that had to happen. I don't have the movement for the offhand, but I can launch some Eldritch Blasts. Okay, those would all count. Good to know. End turn. I want to hit giant form. And I have to attack something, so I frenzied strike this. And then move up here. Try and be the target of the attack. Okay, and slow on Will. Try the counter spell. I think I got that. So, Boon of the Unstoppable. Yeah. Pushes her back to 7 each turn. Not ideal. Oh no, we stunned Karlach this time. Opportunity spell. The fear has worn off. Let the slaughter begin. Okay. Karlach cannot do anything. Stunned. Stunning gaze from this one. Okay, I see. Need Will to use an antidote. And then come up here and attack this. Yep. Killed it. Okay, I freed Karlach. Attack Orin. It's a miss, but okay. I need ItFightsBack to move back. Scorching Ray, 65%, 6 projectiles into here. Okay, only 2 misses. Dropped it to 3. And then can we still offhand melee here? I don't know that I can. No. I already used my quick spell thing in turn. Shadowheart, do you have anything that can hit it multiple times? I don't know that I do. I need to get the planar ally and get the Cambion. It can do 3 hits per turn. Okay, put that here. Prepare for the next turns. Get a spiritual weapon. I want a great axe. Okay, we've got that out here. The Cambion's going to be able to go first before Orin after the boon. End turn. And since we still got 3 unstoppable here, I want to go attack the other one that's in the fight here. Good. And then Elixir of the Colossus doesn't seem terrible. Haste is a possibility. It coat the weapon in a 1d8 poison. Yeah, I'm going to use the Wyvern Toxin. Alright. End turn. Boot of Unstoppable yet again. Cambion goes first. Okay, move back a bit. Raise of Fire. 1, 2, 3. All missed. Okay. Good thought. Will's bleeding. Okay. So, ItFightsBack, back out again. Try again with the Scorching Ray. 6 projectiles. Okay, dropped it to 2. And then offhand dagger. No more unstoppable. Perfect. This is where Karlach comes in. Does a crit. Inflicted the Wyvern Toxin. Again. And again. Not bad. ItFightsBack is done. Will can attack multiple times. Is that it? We just done? Don't react. Orin Score Pile. Crimson Mischief. Netherstone Pommeled Bloodthirst. Alter Key. Take all. So I got a save. I got the Netherstone. Okay. So now we've set all these Reapers onto us, it looks like. That's okay. Do a ranged attack here. Oh, they've all got Sanctuary. Shadowheart hit the Spirit Guardians. Level 4. I want to jump down here. I want to get At least that one. They might be trying to rush hulls in here. That could be bad. Inchurn. Let's see what they got going on. No, throwing at Karlach. That's fine. And Shrouds. Alright. So I can't really do anything with my Cambion here. And they're all about to go invisible, I bet. They'll run out of daggers.
Stalker of Gehenna's wastes. Take our zeal. Take our blood.
Alright. We all need to get inside the circle and just withstand until they all rush in here.
Stalker of Gehenna's waste. Take
Did that one die? No. Alright, let's start with Shadowheart then. Go up here. Got that one. Tag. Oh, did I not? Maybe that was the one that ran up here. Okay, and then Sacred Flame here. Ray of Frost here. Miss. Okay. So Karlach. At least get a hit off. And then we'll run down here. Throw Smoke Powder Bomb right there. It's gonna hit Halsin. Okay, and then do I Enrage Throw? Do an Alchemist Fire right here. Nope, nothing there. Okay, we're gonna stay inside the circle. End. Etherless. Can't make it to the circle. Can offhand dagger this guy though. Get close and put a Hunger of Hadar up here. Is there really no one else in that circle? Interesting. Okay, will put Cloud of Daggers there. Okay, make sure it died. Get inside the circle and weapon inside and okay, shrouded. Cambion, stay inside the circle. Okay, where are they at? There's one. Yep, I wasn't able to get Etherless in the circle. One that's over there. Throwing. Alright. Shadowheart. I guess kind of move Karlach to right here so that we can give Shadowheart room to move. Right there. Still one out there, one up here. But then Karlach. That one's dead. That one's dead. Enraged Throw. More fire. Revealed. Perfect. Etherless. Actually, we could take Will. Put a Cloud of Daggers right here. That killed. Perfect. And with 3 shots, there's 14. And Shadowheart, we need to move right here. In turn. Cambion. Oh. Raise a fire. Ah. Sure. Opportunity attack. Victory? Oh, Will's gonna be the one to take it?
So, we have the final stone. I need to see it for myself. There it is. So innocent, but such potential. You have done very well indeed.
The Netherstones pulse with psionic energy, permeating you, pulling you in line with their rhythm. The thrum quickens, rising, cresting on a single feeling. A location.
A morphic pool beneath the city itself. So that's where the Chosen imprisoned the brain.
Why would they put it there?
To conceal it, one would imagine. And to maintain the illusion of their own control above ground.
Do you think we're ready to face the Elder Brain?
With the stones in hand and the Chosen dead, we stand as good a chance as we ever will. As to how good a chance that is, I cannot say. But I have hope.
We should go back to the Undercity docks.
When we reach the pool, we will find the brain, and we will end this. In death, thraldom, or freedom. But a word of caution. Once we cross into the Elder Brain's domain, there will be no turning back. Finish your business here before you proceed. The brain will be waiting for us.
I'm still so suspicious of him. Short rest. Lock this. Oh. Will looted the body. Short sword. Oh, let's see. Will compare this. Crimson Mischief. When you take an attack with advantage, the target takes additional 7 piercing damage. Additional damage to enemies on low health. Okay. I think we have a new packed weapon for Will. The dagger reduces the number needed to roll a crit. 7 to 10 damage. This says 3 to 6. Still is 3 to 6. But better crits. Main hand only. Creatures hit with this weapon receive vulnerability to piercing damage. Offhand only. When creature misses you with a melee attack, you may retaliate and gain True Strike. Armor class +1. Wait, that raised my armor class? Oh, it sure did. Okay. Orin's armor gives armor class +1, advantage on deception and persuasion, +1 to attack damage rolls while shapeshifting or disguised. And she had studded leather armor +2 on her for some reason. Is that the one I was wearing? No, it's just a random studded leather armor. So then I need to take Will. Oh, I forgot about this Hellcrawler thing, but we need to bind packed weapon. Good. So now by comparison it's better. Attacks with advantage get additional 7 damage. And he can attack twice with packed weapon. So that's good. That is strong. And if he hits on full life, he inflicts bleed. Cool. There are daggers all over the place. It really wasn't too hard. I wonder what these guys have to say.
You killed her! You killed her! I thought it not possible. And yet, curious.
Such agonies I would inflict upon you for what you've done here. But Bhaal's law is absolute. You may leave unmauled.
Alright. There's the ones walking around up top as well. But I think we should go down below. I should save. There's more people down here.
Death's Head stares off to where Orin once stood, eyes brimming with loss.
Only Bhaal's faithful could have properly savored a kill such as Lady Orin. What a waste.
From bonds free! No more a slave. Liberators, saviors, pawns, dupes, fools, released, usefulness ended, targeted, killed, dead, unavoidable.
Alright, so we lost our usefulness, eh?
We were to kill. Kill, choke, main burn. For the Chosen. For him.
Fallen ball spawn.
Orin relished tormenting this poor soul.
Locked chest. We've got Blood envy for the unworthy. Oh, my stupid slaughter kid. How many thousands will you mutilate before you learn to make their blood spill worthy of Father's altar? You deceive your god with these mindless flayings, and our temple, no, my temple, decays because of it. It can't be so. It mustn't be so. The favorite of Bhaal must be one worthy of his name, one who serves him, and only him. If you insist on shouldering the yoke of these other so-called chosen, then I will craft you a better one, a worm, to make you mindless as the altar meat you butcher, and I will restore this temple in Bhaal's true image, a glorious vision built atop your festering corpse. Alright, a plan for chaos. How weakly the city slumbers above, safe behind its walls. It forgets what lurks below. It must be reminded. If the tyrant wishes them to suckle his accursed teat, I can make them crave it. My sweet assassins set to stalk their hearts and stifle their throats. My changelings will turn the very face of hope against them. Master choking apprentice, father hacking down son. This city will butcher itself soon enough, and the lordling will be powerless to stop it. Cruer? Experiment on Cruer. Nighthall 3. Father sent a butler to fawn over me. I'm not my mind-mangled bloodkin. I need no coddling. I will send it back to him, entrails and all. Nighthall 4. Not again. The wretched minion has returned, singing my praises over the way I slaughtered it. If it craves death, I will give it a lingering one. Its screams will silence Father's concerns. Nighthall 9. Again, this praise-poxing creature comes back to me. If it will not leave me be, I will make something beautiful of it. An effigy stuffed with the flesh of every other butler in the city. Father will see I need no instruction, no inspiration, nor does any true chosen of Bhaal. Oh, there's Orin's chest key. Orin's mother, Helena? Written on leathery parchment, the document has a fetid metallic odor. Manifesto, 13 Uktar 1482. I, Orin, called the Red, by Shalar, daughter of Helena, granddaughter of Saravak Anchev, do vow in the name of Bhaal, my lord of murder, to serve this unholy wish. I shall become an incarnation of slaughter, and the pain and humiliation inflicted upon his temple by the ignorant masses of Baldur's Gate shall be repaid 1,000-fold. This do I swear and attest with my own heart's blood. Concerning Orin the Red, little sister, whatever in the Grey Wastes are we going to do with you? Bhaal will never care that you waste your time posing your corpse dollies. Bhaal doesn't care whether you give him the corpse of a pauper or a king. At the end of the day, all Father wants is death in droves, death in numbers, to sap away the life of this dull world as swiftly and widely as we can. You plan, you plot, you prevaricate, and you waste his time. Bhaal doesn't need us to think, he needs us to kill. You kill beautifully, and have talents in your shapes, magic, that I never will. But you do not understand, Lord Bhaal. Perhaps it is a failing of your deluded blood. As a mere grandchild, I am his sole living pure blood. I will accept no challenge from you until you show some damn respect. Speak to the other onlookers here.
So messy. All you needed was a drop of Adabile. That would have done for Orin.
She is crushed, destroyed, obliterated. But her skull did not sit in my palm. Not by my hand. No. No.
Begone, before I set my teeth to your flesh.
To let such a weakling leave unharmed. But it is Bhaal's decree. I will not defy him.
Oh, that pretty skin of Orin's all melted to nothing. Unflayed, untreated. What a waste.
Her screams. So loud. Should have cut them off. Squeezed harder. Still, she is silent now.
Okay, I was right though, that it was not going to be as tough as Raphael was. So if I click this sigil, can I go to camp from here? It appears so. Alright, Halsin, we'll speak to him first.
Oakfather preserve you.
How are you? You weren't harmed when Orin took you, I hope?
Just my pride.
I can't believe I allowed myself to be knocked unconscious and spirited away like that. Impressive that she managed to move my bulk, come to think of it. I wonder how that was managed. But in either case, it seems I was insensible for much of my ordeal. Small mercies.
All right.
Bhaal's chosen has been bled. May her torment be tenfold of that which she inflicted.
That's Orin dealt with. Good riddance. Now that we have her Netherstone, we're one big step closer to finishing this. Once and for all.
Hell's take that Bhaal freak. She would have bled the whole world just for the fun of it. We've got her Netherstone now. One step closer to getting the Netherbrain under control.
Astarion's not here. Oh, it hurts. Make sure Mizora doesn't have anything to say.
Ready and waiting.
Nope. Full rest. Okay, I'm not going in the cube. I wonder, can I just straight use it?
Such a curious artifact. So small and seemingly harmless, and yet it contains so much.
No. Well, I still don't know how I get in there to free Orpheus, but I think that's where I will stop for this episode, and then maybe next time finish out the game. I would like to hope. We shall see, but that's a good spot to stop for this one. I'd like to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, definitely hit the like button as it really helps the channel out a lot. Subscribe to make sure you don't miss more videos from me. If you'd like to help support my channel, please consider using the super thanks, the heart icon just below the video, or by joining to become a member, and I'll see you on the next one. Cheers.